Thank you, Robert. Okay, next we have Drew Landry. Drew Landry. All right.
Who did we miss? Oh, that girl that didn't show up?
I'm just gonna go.
Rachel was... I'm
just on 8. Just keep
because he
How y'all doing?
read the name.
as long as we have the names, it should be.
I usually hide behind a guitar and sing my songs. It's not this intimate, you know. But I'm a student at Blackfeet Community College. I don't know if they can keep that name too much longer. Pecunny, you know. But I was driving through here on the way to California a few years back. I started to get this feeling, tremendous loss, and I wrote this song about the ghost dance. And I didn't really understand much of any of it. I mean, I understood I wrote a song, but so I went back to Standing Rock. You know, over 400 tribes that came together for the first time in the history of those nations. And so it's kind of a prayer, and I probably won't get to all the words, but I'm just going to do this one poem, and I'm going to show a film later that I did over 3 trips to Standing Rock. I hope you guys will come after this. So it goes like this. Just a Black Hills dreamer took my tongue and my name. Blue coats they come singing, run engine run, till the thunderbird spreads his great wings. 'Cause they can't kill your spirit, no, no, no. They'll sure take your life. There'll be no more running. Love is the one thing Jack Wilson has left us behind. And in peace I will follow, work this earth with my hands. Lay down your guns while we dance in the sun. Leave all this misery and pain. You know, Custer rode off laughing from a courthouse down on Appomattox. As soon as Lee signed it away, and when I heard a baby cry, somebody said he's got to die. I swear to Christ that yellow hair must pay. So tell me who is savage, who is free, and who died down on Wounded Knee. Brother, what's the matter anyway? And I heard a baby crying. Somebody says he's got to die. I swear to Christ that yellow hair must be. To the old and faithful, in a circle they dance. Cavalry's here, their anger and fear. Now we've left them a ghost of a chance. Thank you.
All right. Next up, yeah, Marlon Scott. Marlon.
He's from Little Creek. Tribal College. Yeah.
Yo, check. Good evening, everybody. My name is Marlon Scott. I'm part of the Winnebago tribe of Nebraska. I go to school at Little Priest Tribal College, LPTC Warriors. And the poem I'm about to read for you guys today is called Dear God. Dear God, I want to thank you for every single blessing you've given me. Thank you for our families. Thank you for our brothers. Thank you for our enemies. And thank you for our mothers. Thank you for our warriors. Thank you for our clans. Thank you for our ways. And I can't forget our lands. I can't forget the women. And I can't forget the kids. I can't forget our elders and everything they did. I grew up on the res. I got a strong heart. I believed in the Creator from the very start. I hit rock bottom. I had nowhere to turn. I asked for forgiveness and everything I've earned. I asked for the strength so I could stand tall I asked for the strength so I could never fall. You know I'm only human. I know you'll understand. I won't deny the fact this is all part of the plan. People think it's strange. Others think it's odd. I don't even care because every day I thank God.
Next up, awesome. Next up, we have Brett German. Brett.
My name is Brett German from Navajo Tech University. Close the title capture. Early in the morning, as the sun rises, heats up the hogan. Chad sits by the fire, sipping his coffee, listening to the radio, playing the soft songs. Grandma's in the kitchen, preparing, then out of the blue. A stirred knock, a hard knock arises at the door, a knock full of hate. Grandma opens the door at the honesty of her heart to a man covered in dust as if he has traveled many miles to deliver a message. He holds Grandma at pinpoint in her own kitchen, making her sweat, making her nervous. Forces her to sign away her child that has been gone, who's only a few months old. This man trampled over the roots of my family, of our people, all of our people, as he wipes off his badge of progress, so he believes.
Brett. All right, next we have up is Sheridan Billy. Sheridan. All right. Is it Sherry? Sheridan? Is it Sheridan?
Sheridan.
Okay.
Alright, I'm Sheridan Billy. I'm representing Stonetown College, and the title of my poem is called Mother. Okay, so here goes. When did humans lose love for Mother Earth? Is it that we don't understand anymore what she is worth? Almighty Creator has given us all that we need. We thank Him by poisoning the air that we breathe. I had a dream about my auntie the other night. She was wearing a traditional dress. I couldn't believe my sight. The problem was she was across the road behind a fence. The dream seemed so real and vivid, but at the same time made no sense. I could hear the drum beat, so I followed the rhyme, but she told me to stay away because it wasn't my time. Next thing I knew, I was flying with an eagle at an incredible height. It was as if we were one because we shared the same sight. The eagle told me not to be afraid to speak, then told me something that I was forbidden to repeat. When I woke up, I felt calm and content. It wasn't until a few years later that I understood the message being sent. It took a little while until I started to feel better. I knew it wasn't a dream because in my bed I found a feather. I went outside to clear my head, thinking about the words they both had said. I felt like both of them could see me underneath all the stars. I knew they heard me calling from oh so very far. In general, people would say it's a given for Native Americans to understand how important it is to love our mother and preserve our sacred land. I would like to enlighten you about some issues we do not know about at all, like how volcanoes are constantly erupting in cities like Nepal. Do you find it scary that icebergs are melting all around the world and it's completely out of control? Do you know there's talk about scientists opening up mysterious portals and possible black holes? Mother has been crying so much that the oceans are overflowing onto the land. What will you do when the water's over your head and you cannot stand? In the east, there is a roaring fire underneath the ground. Where a town once stood, now there is nothing left but an eerie sound. They say the mail is disappearing in the north, and a chemical found in everyday plastic is the ultimate source. People are killing people left and right. When did it become normal to shoot up a mall in broad daylight? The younger generation will ultimately have to deal with this realization. There will be new law and order and rougher discrimination. One thing I know for sure is that Native American people will fight till the last day. You can thank our ancestors because they fought for us to stay. We as a people have suffered too long, laughter being our best medicine, and our songs remind us to be strong. I will continue to speak louder and be a voice for my people, but right now the vibes are not good and the devil here is lethal. I will always remember what my eagle told me not to tell, my sister spirit who saved my life from hell. I cannot tell you the advice she gave. You have to find it on your own. You just have to be brave. All I can say is take pride in your community and tribe, because only together we can make the oppression subside. I encourage everyone to pray all the time and light sweet grass with hopes for another on your mind. I ask you from the bottom of my heart, please do not litter, because our mother is getting sick, and there is no way to stop her when the ground starts to kick. Dear family and friends, please do not be scared. When the day comes and you do not feel prepared, just remember what our elders have said, then share it with a friend. We also have an amazing journey to take because death is not the end.
You know, for a little bit of time. We're supposed to be at 3 minutes, just mind y'all, 3 minutes. And we start as soon as you start reciting. Okay?
No, I'm just letting you know.
Okay.
All right, next up, we have Geraldo, Jericho. Is that what it is? Jericho? Sorry, bud. I didn't mean to chop your name off.
Yeah. Can I get the wireless mic?
Yeah. Name, colors, title of the poem.
My name is Geraldo Dobbs. I'm from Nebraska, AIHEC Community College. I'm nervous, but I was debating what I should rap about up here, and I'm just gonna rap something called Harmony. Now I ain't nothing but a young man observing. So much thoughts within me, I just want them all to surface. So I can free my mind and really do it with a purpose. And finally let you know what I've been thinking about. And free it in my verses. Now my reality ain't peaches and cream, but I'ma stop it there. Cause who said this was all about me? I see my neighbors struggling and they got problems much worse. So how was my biggest complaint that I can't finish a verse? Now that's a reality check. I'm finally reimbursed, cause if I'm being honest, I forget that others can hurt. Just like my cousin who hurts. Man, he's locked in a prison, or like that mother who hurts. Cause his son was a victim of a bullet shot. Cause nationwide violence is risen in this game of life. Man, it's such a messed up system. But forget this wordplay and all my rhymes for a bit. Cause I just want to hit you with some real shit.
Next up, we have Tyrone St. Germain. Thanks, big crowd. How you guys doing?
My name is Tyrone St. Germain. I'm enrolled in Couchiching First Nation out of Canada, representing Fond du Lac Tribal and Community College. All right, this poem that I wrote, I actually wrote it a while ago, like 2 years ago, and it's revolved and pertains to my addiction to heroin. Says, my mighty heroine, I salute you, for you take away all the pain that pertains to my entire being. You give me so much more in my life to believe in, so I give you my soul and promise I'm never leaving. They say you're so evil, but I don't see how.